There are many fruit flavors in Absolut's line of flavored vodkas, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new one, Absolut Grapefruit. I'm Rico, this is Absolut Drinks with Rico. Okay, so what is Absolut Grapefruit? Absolut Grapefruit is a grapefruit flavored vodka that is 100% natural taste, 0% added sugar.
Hey Rico, can I read a quote from a reviewer?
Go for it.
The flavored vodka is clear in the glass, with a grapefruit aroma that really seems to channel the essence of the fruit and pith. Palate is a pale echo of the aroma, bitter, with just a hint of citrusy flavor, finishing brisk and bracing.
So, do you think it tastes like grapefruit then? Today we're going to show you a drink called Coffee with Gianni. This was a drink created by me and my good friend Andreas when he was telling me a story about his not so nice friend Gianni.
I'm a really cool guy, and I love Speedos.
Gianni loves coffee, Gianni loves grapefruit. He said combine them. I didn't believe him. We put them together. Now we're on a drink that's gonna win us of the world.
I would not expect coffee and grapefruit to taste good together.
I didn't believe it either, but this works. Gianni has one redeeming quality, is that he knows flavors in the mouth. So we're gonna start with our cheapest ingredient first. We're gonna go with 1-to-1 simple syrup. We only want 10 mils of this. Next, we're gonna go for some good local cold brew. This is not one that I made earlier, this is a store-bought one. But if you're gonna get a store-bought one, try get the best quality you can get. It's also good to splash some over your hands as well. We want 40 mils. Next, we wanna throw in Absolut Grapefruit. We want a nice big 45 mils, because 45 mils is the magic number.
Right.
And we're gonna throw some ice in. I'm gonna give it a stir. Now, we don't want too much dilution because the coffee's already in there, so it's already diluted a little bit. We just really want to chill all this liquid together. Woohoo-wee! I'm gonna get some ice in here. And this is the glass we're gonna be using today. Gianni's a little bit bougie. He drinks his drinks where you can hold the pinky out. So we've got a glass with a stem on today.
Okay.
We're gonna take our drink, strainer, pour that straight in. A nice fat piece of grapefruit, just to emphasize the grapefruit flavors already in the vodka. And get some oils on the go. There we go. And just throw him in. There we have it, guys. Coffee with Gianni. The coffee and the grapefruit are working together like harmoniously in this drink. And a lot of people think that flavored vodkas can be gimmicky, but try this drink. I'm sure you'll find that this is not a gimmick, it's the real deal. So my next drink is gonna be shaken, not stirred. The Grapefruit Cooler.
Grapefruit Cooler? Oh man, that reminds me of wine coolers. Hey, you remember how big wine coolers used to be back in the 80s? Oh man, Rico, there were dozens of kind of wine coolers. In fact, I remember it as if it was yesterday.
Wow, that was a real hard day at the automobile factory. I cannot wait to relax with a cold beer.
Rico, a beer? No, what you need is a cooler.
What is a cooler?
Is a beverage that is popular here in the 1980s, made from wine and fruit juices, but will soon evolve and develop.
I wonder what it's going to be evolved like in 2020. Can't wait.
Yeah, we'll probably enjoy it in our flying cars as we sail across a landscape of world peace. Hey Rico, you think this Cold War's ever gonna end?
I sure do, Indy. I sure do. Well, we might not have flying cars and world peace, but at least the coolers have developed. Let's get into making the Grapefruit Cooler. We're gonna be making a tall, long drink, but I've chose this glass today just because it looks cool. It's the kind of thing I wanna sit on my porch and pound. We're gonna take our small tin. Ooh. We're gonna start with our cheapest ingredients first. We're gonna get some grapes here. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're only small, so we're going for 6. We wanna muddle these, so you wanna take our muddler, start muddling. And all we wanna do is break the grapes up. You don't have to like muddle them for much. Just really get in there and break the grapes up. We're gonna add our lemon juice, freshly squeezed, 20 ml. We're gonna add some agave syrup just to sweeten it. We're only gonna need around about 10 ml. Very easy to overdo the agave. Agave is actually 20% sweeter than sugar, so you only need a little bit. Next, we're gonna add a crisp white wine. Pick your favorite white wine, and we're gonna wanna put in 80 mils, because we want that white wine flavor, but we're also putting a lot of sugar, a lot of lemon juice, and grapefruit flavor on. So it's gonna really alter the flavor of the wine. No one's gonna drink it and be like, this is a nice Pinot Grigio you have in your cooler. Last but not least, we're gonna put 45 mils of the Absolut Grapefruit Vodka. We're gonna throw some ice in here now. Give it a little shake. Always do a good shake. Ooh. 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 I'm not having a good day with these tins. I'm gonna take our glass, ice that up. So we're gonna take our hawthorn and our fine. So we've got those bits of grapes in there that we don't want in. Just gonna pour that right out. And then we're just gonna garnish with a little bunch of grapes. Stick them on the side there. And there we have the Grapefruit Cooler. Now, the Grapefruit Cooler is not actually the legitimate name for this. So if you've got any better name, just stick it down in the comments below and we'll give this baby a good name. Ooh, yeah. Crisp white wine, refreshing, elevated by the grapefruit coming through and the zestiness. All around a good cooler. For my last drink, we're gonna show you a new variation on an old theme, the Swedish Paloma. Now the Paloma is actually the most popular tequila-based drink in Mexico, not the margarita. And the Swedish Paloma is a tasty variation created by the agency, which is purely because Absolut Grapefruit and grapefruits both come from Sweden. Fine Swedish grapefruits.
All right, man, I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Let's get into it.
All right.
We're gonna start off by taking our tin. We're gonna take a little bit of lime juice. Only 10 ml, throw that in there. Next, we're gonna take some fresh ruby red grapefruit juice. We want 45 ml. Absolut Grapefruit. Get some ice in there. We're gonna give this a tiny little shake. We're gonna take our beautiful highball glass. You know the rim trick. Now we're gonna add some ice right to the glass. Hawthorn, strainer, soda. Now the reason why we pour these in at the exact same time is just because it looks good. Take up that grapefruit. Keep on rolling. Take a salted grapefruit wedge. Straight in there. A Swedish Paloma. This, grapefruit, refreshing, summer's drink. Oh. So coffee with Gianni, the Grapefruit Cooler, and the Swedish Paloma. That's 3 great drinks you can make with Absolut Grapefruit.
Oh, hey, you like grapefruit, right, Rico? Can we get a shot of you eating grapefruit on camera? Yeah. All right.
That's it for it today, but if you have any questions, ask us in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to never miss an episode. If you'd like to see what to do with Absolut Lime, it'll pop up any second now. What are you gonna do tonight, India?
I don't know, I was thinking I'd go get some sushi.
What's sushi?
Sushi's raw fish. You eat it.
Gonna eat raw fish?
Dude, you just ate a grapefruit through the peel. You didn't even bat an eyelash. I brought out a plate of grapefruit pieces, and you were just like, "Ugh." So yeah, sushi. I'm gonna eat raw fish.
I ain't eating raw fish, man.
Well, you guys got any more grapefruit? I think Rico's hungry.